Oh man, that's tough. That's really hard. It's such a great, opportunity for everyone just to kind of reflect on their years here. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Just especially with the people I have coming. My beautiful fiance will be on the field with me, my family. It's just going to be a moment where I just kind of look back and really just, think about all the things that this place has given me. I'm so thankful for the opportunities, what my life has become because of this university, and there's just so many memories to look back on and be emotional about. So I don't know, maybe me, I could see someone like Josh Casher doing it, but he's just a really emotional guy, and we all feed off that emotion and energy, so we love him for it. So I would see either me or him. I don't think a lot, but I'd be, remiss if I didn't, say that I'll definitely be emotional just because of how, what this place means to me.
Does it hit you that this is your last home game?
Not quite yet, but I'm sure it will, whenever I think about, the last night you stay in Hotel Capstone or the last Walk with Champions, each successive thing that I do along our normal, pre-game ritual it will definitely hit home for me, and I think as that starts to unfold, it'll really start to sink in.
Obviously, not getting into the finalists.
Yeah, man. There's some really phenomenal tight ends they put on that list. I obviously had one horse in the race who I wanted to win more than everything else, but Irv has done such a phenomenal job for us this year, and what he's done, obviously doesn't need to be summed up in trophies or whatever, because the impact he's made on this team, especially, in the tight end room, is something that you can't put into words, and he's just done a phenomenal job for us, whether that's, making big plays in the passing game. Oh, amazing guy. I mean, he's a guy who, just comes to work every single day. Ronnie, has always done everything that this university has asked of him. And, someone like him is someone that you want in your room or on your team just because he provides a great example of what you should do and how, you're supposed to be playing a game of football or just living life. Ronnie's extremely unselfish. And, if everyone on our team was more like Ronnie, we'd have a really amazing team.
Rivalry seen its fair share of trick plays. Is that something we should be looking for this week? Or?
Probably. I mean, just, it's Auburn. Everyone pulls out all the stops. And so, for me and for our team, I know we always put in trick plays, whether that's, on any phase of the game. And so that's something that, I'm sure we'll look at. We look at that for every single team, not just Auburn, but I'm sure Auburn will put in their fair share of trick plays. As you look past in the history of this game, the Iron Bowl, this has been written by, trick plays and big plays and, opportunities to just kind of catch the other team by surprise because both teams were so good.
I don't think you caught that ball last year.
As I continue to look at the replay as it's being played in the weight room and stuff, I'm like, I did not catch that ball. That definitely hit the ground, which is fine, just because, that would have been, really cool. But, that's something where, it's just fun to be a part of that. Whether that's, you catch it or not, it's just an awesome atmosphere. And, we, obviously it worked out okay at the end of the season. So, didn't really matter, but, that's just all part of the fun of the Iron Bowl.
I see it from the state.
Mm-hmm.
How did you kind of learn when you got here?
Yeah.
What was it like kind of learning about the rivalry? And when did it really become a situation where this is the big rivalry game?
Well, I think my first season here obviously was the big, actually, but probably before that. When I was a recruit and I was watching, I think it's 2013, obviously the Kick Six, and I was kind of a recruit for both teams at that moment, and I didn't exactly know how to feel watching that because I like both teams. But really just kind of seeing people rush the field and seeing the emotion from the players and the coaches, and just thinking like, man, this is college football. I can't wait to be a part of this, and what an awesome environment, what an awesome atmosphere. And I think that's when it really hit home for me. And then obviously when I got on campus, it only magnified itself and really proved to be everything that I saw as I think maybe a junior or sophomore in high school. So.
Is there a feeling that, like, going down the stretch, you know, for the second year you're undefeated going into this game, is the feeling of you got to finish, we didn't finish last year, this is our opportunity.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, one thing that I try to, you know, tell the young players on our team and just everyone on our team, you know, me trying to be a leader on this team is just, you know, I don't want, you know, another season where we're defined by a loss. You know, I want that perfect season. I want to be 15-0. And I think everyone on our team wants that as well. You know, I don't think, you know, we have to go through a season slipping up for us to fix things. You know, that's kind of been how we've lived these past, you know, 3 years since I've been here. You know, it's 14-1, 14-1, 13-1. You know, I don't want to see that one in the loss column anymore. And I think this is, you know, a perfect example, perfect opportunity to be able to, you know, have a perfect season. And obviously we have a long way to do that, but this is the first step. You know, there's really, you know, God willing, there's only 4 games left, right, including this one. So this is the first step in doing that, and, you know, my ultimate goal is to be 15-0, and I think everyone else's is on this team.
It's only had the one, you know, undefeated
Yeah.
year. Does that kind of show you how hard that is to accomplish?
Absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
What it means to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was one of our analysts, Robbie Zell, always jokes around with me saying that he, you know, was on that team that was undefeated, and he's always like, that was the best team we've ever had here. And so I obviously want to you know, prove him wrong, that we can be the best team, you know, that's ever come through here, and that's, you know, a great way to do it would be 15-0. And you know, obviously that's something we got to work on every single day, and hopefully, you know, we can make that happen. Yeah.